Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Big up to all the Reggae Boyz fans out there, yard and abroad. We really do appreciate the love and the support. We are here to make a lot of correction. You know, the JFF clearing the air, and we're going to have the Sir Dennis Chung join the show with us. I want you guys to be respectfully down in the comment section. We don't allow any bully or any disrespect. We can disagree and we can agree, but don't let it be in no violence. All right. So, Sir Dennis Chung, good evening, sir. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Ryan. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Can't complain, man.
Yeah.
Oh, the family, oh, everybody is okay. Is all right?
Everybody is good, man. Everybody is good.
Okay, great to know that, man. Great to know that and stuff, man. But first and foremost, Mr. Sir Chung, all things is going on in JFF before we adjust the Leon Bailey interview.
Yeah, I mean, I think things are going well. We trying to put things together. You know, there are a lot of legacy issues that we had to deal with. The first week I was in, I had to deal with 3 matches, the 2 Paraguays and the Cameroon. We'll get that out of the way, and we've been paying a lot of the debts that are owed from back. So we've cleared up quite a bit of the monies that were owed out to the players and the staff, per diem and that sort of thing. We still owe money, you know, and we need to pay it. But, you know, the important thing for me is that we're trying to do as much as possible to get it paid, to try and clear it off. Coming on towards the end of the year is always a difficult time for the JFF from a financial point of view, but we're still trying to do what we can, you know, and we're coming up to Christmas. We're doing some things for Christmas. For example, we're planning a staff party, which we're going to be inviting the media and sponsors and potential sponsors. Because I want to show them, you know, that side of JFF. We're planning for Congress on the 20th of December, and for the first time in about 5 years, we're able to get the General Secretary report, the annual report, out on time as per the Constitution. You know, I don't know if you got a copy, Ryan, but we circulated it widely to the media and also sponsors. So, you know, made a public document where we're going to be looking at changing the voting under the Constitution. So we're widening the voting under the Constitution. Myself and the president was in Qatar, where we had a meeting with FIFA at FIFA Summit, the annual summit. And I can tell you, FIFA is looking forward to the next 4 years. A lot of emphasis is being placed on women's football and talent development. And I tell you something, you see the competitiveness of this World Cup here is because of the opening up and the talent development that has been occurring over the years. So things are happening. We look forward to Congress on the 20th. We also look forward to next year in February. The girls are going to Australia to play in a tournament, a 4-way tournament with
that's big, man. That's huge.
Yeah, man, huge. So we're preparing for that. We also have Nations Cup in Mexico next year, March, and then the World Cup. Obviously, we have some international windows open up before that. So we're going to try and get the girls back here for at least, you know, 1 match in Jamaica to give it to the fans. Because I tell you, I was at the match, the Paraguay match, Ryan, and we didn't even have Trudy Carter and Jody Brown with us. And the quality of the football was excellent.
Definitely. I agree with you. Yeah, we agree with it. We have a lot of work to do when it comes on to, you know, some of our key players wasn't there, but I don't want the team. I know you don't respond to that, but this is my opinion. I don't want the team fair looking at so much new player. I want the team together because we don't get enough friendly game. So we are already qualified for the World Cup. Yes, you know, we're going to look for 1 or 2 player, but I don't want it be we are looking at 4, 9, 10, 6 player.
You want the core remain.
Yeah, to remain and get that gel together because we don't have enough time to we don't get enough practice games. So what we get, we want to make sure that we make use of the opportunity.
Yeah.
But I love the turnout. Especially home and away, Montego Bay and Kingston. The people really come and support the females team, and it is
man. And I tell you something, Ryan. I mean, since I stepped into the chair and you know with the new thrust we're on now, we've been getting a lot of persons coming on and wanting to work with the JFF. I mean, when you look at the fact like a man like Chris Derring is the chairman of our marketing committee, and Dennis Grant is the deputy who is the CEO of Caramed, you know, and the general manager of Arosa, which is a part of Derriman, is also on the marketing committee. You know, we're making that push. We have persons like Wisinko who is on, you know, holiday in Cayman and worked with us. We have other persons we're talking to now, you know, and I must big up William Mafood, man. I mean, he has been a strident support over the years. You know, the support from Holiday Inn and Pegasus was just remarkable because they just dealt with the hospitality room. And because of that, Ryan, because our sponsors and the public have reacted, I believe that I have an obligation to them. So you see, when things come up, I think I have to talk to people. I have to give them the General Secretary report, make it public. You know, I have to make people see what is happening. For example, the decision to come back from Qatar was a conscious decision myself and the president made, because we could have stayed, you know, and it wouldn't really have cost the JFF nothing. But we didn't want to give the perception that we are out there frolicking while there's a lot of work to be done here, you know. And therefore it was a deliberate decision. As you'll notice that we did not send anybody apart from the HOD to Cameroon. In the administration, we cut back on the team, you know, the support staff.
Love that.
For Australia, we're not sending anybody either. Only the HOD is going to Australia. You know, we're going to have a small team going to the Nations Cup in Mexico, because, you know, there are some obligations we have there. But we're making those conscious decisions because we think that we owe it to the people. And if we're asking people to work with us, you know, corporate people, and a lot of corporate people have expressed interest in coming on committees, then we think that we have to defend their reputation also. And this is why when things happen, you're going to find that we respond quickly to it and let people know what the situation is. Because a lot of those allegations that are made, Ryan, I always say, give me the evidence and we will deal with it internally. You know, if we have the evidence of it, we're going to deal with it strongly. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll get into that. But since as they reach in the new gensec, that means a lot of things. A lot of things has been going on good with the Football Federation. I just want you to speak about that before we get to that, because I think that is very important. Me, I don't really want to hear every minute the JFF speak is negative. When things is going on around there, I want to hear what are the positive and the sponsor. Since as I go on, it seems like we're going to get a bag of sponsor on board already.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people come on. We have a lot of people we're talking.
Is it of your influence, or is just a team effort?
I think it's a team effort, Ryan. I think a conscious decision was made, and particularly because remember, none of this could happen without the president, you know. Because the president is the one under the Constitution who appoints the General Secretary, and he's leading it, right? I think it's a team effort because we have a group chat with the board, for example, and the things that are said there, you can see that people are saying, listen, we're not putting up with any foolishness, right? And anybody, even board members who say something that it is not right, you must see how the rest of them come down on him.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that is a team effort. I mean, for example, we completed our budget for the JFF. This is the only second year in a long time that a budget was done for the JFF for the next year.
Yeah.
right?
That's good.
So
That's
we
good.
have all of that in place. We have all our plans. So we're putting together right now. It's a little late because I just came in November, but we're putting together a strategic scorecard for the organization, where we're going to be holding persons accountable. And I must say that the team at the JFF is a remarkable team, because you can imagine, Ryan, that you work at an organization that has been strapped for cash and you're facing so much public criticism to hold it together. And this is why, when I talk, I don't talk alone. I don't talk for JFF and the sponsors alone. I talk for the staff too, because I know what it is like, Ryan, for people to feel that way. Since we've started making these changes, I've had people come to me now and say they want to work at the JFF. So it's remarkable. And we want to ensure also that our players are well taken care of, right? Our coaching staff, and I give people latitude. People will tell you how I manage. I mean, I'm not going to stand up over somebody and say, you need to do this. If you are employed to move the phone from A to B, I'm not going to tell you how to move it. You must know how to move it. So you give people the latitude, but they have the accountability with it also. And that's the sort of culture we're developing. And since we've done that, we see more and more people showing initiative. The management of the team and that sort of thing. Our coach also was in Qatar, where we got some tickets for him to watch some CONCACAF matches, because he had to prepare. So we got him there to watch the matches and things. So we're putting some things together. On Friday, I must tell you, I am biased totally to Jamaica College. So anybody asks me anything at all about football, is just Jamaica College.
Definitely, man. So things has been a lot of step has been making, and happy to you.
And thanks to the media, thanks to people like you who have been objective. Because I welcome the criticism when it is warranted. What I don't like is when people say things that there's no evidence to it. But I welcome it. So thanks to people like you, the media has been excellent, in supporting me. And I me, Ryan, I don't back from media.
Yeah. Realize. One message me sent here is, Ryan, I'm ready. And I must say, man, I like the way all you guys going about things. People would probably don't like it, but normally before, if somebody says something about the JFF, me know says not everything you guys going to adjust, right? Because remember, this with Leon Bailey, a lot of sponsors reach out to me and all of them stuff there. It's not everything we have an answer to, but me like the quick response by the Football Federation, and me like how they are going in the right direction, and I hope the fans them can appreciate the changes and all of them stuff there, because we hear more interview from you more than the previous Gensec. Most of the time when we hear from a Gen, when something bad. We don't want every time we hear from you guys as something bad, right? We want to make sure that we are deep on the right track. You just said we're playing Mexico coming up next year. You guys get some ticket for the coach. Very important to watch a Mexico team, to prepare to that team have him notes who am I up against to all them play. So these are the things that I appreciate, and me really see so I try to make an effort to try to change the narrative. It's not going to be happen overnight. You're going to get ups and downs. You're going to get bumps. Or you recover from it.
But one was important, Ryan, and I told you from the start, whatever happens, I will always be transparent. If the thing don't go right, I'm going to say, Ryan, we mess up.
Yeah.
Right? And if the thing go right, I'll say we'll go right. Right? But I will always be transparent. And that is the path that we're on. We're always going to be transparent. Because we don't have nothing to hide. I tell people, all right, I have nothing to hide. I do the best of my ability. I will always be transparent about everything.
Definitely. So let's talk about Starboy or Poster Boy. I want to let the people them know that. Sir Chunk, you know the people them supposed to like and share, right? Tell them for me.
You mean about
like?
Oh, like. Yeah, man, definitely.
200 nearly change that you guys in the comment section. People just stop what they're doing.
Yeah, man, like, man. Because, and it's important for us to do that because we need to keep programs like this going.
Yeah.
So it's very important to like and share, to keep the discussion out there, keep programs like this going. So
Yeah.
if you're not liking, you're not contributing to the positive.
All right. All right. All right. People, smash the like button. All right. So Dennis Chung, you see the interview with Leon Bailey
Yeah.
individually, separate from the JFF. What are your thoughts? You watching the interview. Someone who that know Leon Bailey, from him about, from him a kid.
Yeah, no, Leon is a good guy,
Yeah.
And even when I was in Argentina, I spoke with him. I know Leon from when he was 9 years old, because I was the manager of Phoenix at the time for the under-13 competition, where we came runners up, and we used to have some good ball. Remember Sasquai?
Yes, man. Remember,
Man, he was a big baller,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, big baller. Sharky, so I know them from those times. And Leon, I'm really proud of what Leon has done.
Yeah.
A humble youth too. When I saw the interview, I just said, boy, well, maybe he's just was a little misled, because he spoke about when he was 9 and 12 years old. And at 9 and 12 years old, you don't really form a firm opinion on those things. You basically told something, but I don't think that it was anything malicious that he was trying to do, but he was just caught up in the interview, but I thought that we needed to respond to it. And when the board saw it, and then sponsors started sending it to us, we thought that we're trying to hold out as long as possible and not to say anything publicly. Of course, the coach saw it, and the team manager, and they will do what they need to do. We don't interfere with that, right? So whatever they decide, they decide. But I just see it as being caught up in the interview process. What I can say is that the allegations are not true. I have been involved in the process from a long time, and when you think about it, I mean, if the JFF could actually influence an embassy not to issue a visa, can you imagine how much power we'd have?
Yeah.
Eh? I can't imagine how much money we'd have.
Yeah.
So it's not something we can do. So I think he might have just been a little misled. So but the team manager and the coach will deal with that. What we wanted to do is just issue something to say, no, this is actually the situation, right? Because, and as I always say, right, if there is evidence of that, send it to me, or even publish it publicly. I will deal with it, right? But there is nothing that suggests anything like that.
You say no such thing. Remember before. So what are the people in the JFF are saying? Because I know at that time you wasn't part of the JFF. We're talking about something happened long time ago. So you wasn't be part of the JFF and all of them stuff there.
No. Well, they're saying there's nothing like that. I know at the time about the friction that was happening. And I'm not saying that there might not be some personality issues. And I know the friction was primarily with Kasafa at the time too. I'm not saying that there are not personality issues, but someone can have a problem from a personality point of view, but it don't necessarily mean the organization feels that way. And it's very important to understand that. I recall at the time, I mean, I think that there are certain personalities that might have given Phoenix and Craig a fight at the time. And, I'm very proud of what Craig has done. Craig is an excellent coach, I can tell you that, right? I have seen Craig over the years, went to school with him too. He's an excellent coach, I think that what he has done with Phoenix is very good, to develop that academy. And particularly Leon, I know where Leon was coming from, and the love that he showed to those boys, you just can't not recognize it. And you were a part of it, Ryan.
Yeah. I was part of it. coming up, leaving Excelsior evening time when
Yeah.
he going
Yeah.
to Mona at the time when Craig
Yeah, man.
coaching
And
Mona. But it's
Craig,
fantastic coach, man. He
yeah,
knows,
man. Yeah, man. Knows his stuff, right? But at the same time, we need to and understand my responsibility. We have to ensure that the facts are out there because you see these things, Ryan, have reputational and financial damages that can be associated with it. And that for me is the important thing. If those damages were not there, then hey, there's no need to respond to anything. But when your sponsor starts saying you something, you understand what I'm saying?
But is it a case, Mr. Chung, because over the years, Craig has produced some fantastic players, regardless of where they're playing. But this is how me feel, and this is most of the people them down in the comment section and the people them in the street and the people them in the diaspora feel. So Craig have over 37 players in Europe. Leon Bailey is a player that JFF no longer can hide, right? What about the rest of player them? We never yet see they get any call up in the national team.
But what I say to you is this in Iran. It is a responsibility, I think, of people like you and the public to speak about those things because, if there are players out there that we need to be aware of, then speak about it. I don't have a problem with that. What I can say is that I don't know because I am not the coach and we're not the coaching staff. And that should show you, Ryan, that there's a separation between the administration and the coaching. What we do is we hold the coach accountable for the wins. So him better perform, right? Or she better perform, whoever it is, our team manager better perform. That is the accountability to us. But we can't tell them, boy, you must pick this person or look at that person. Sometimes, somebody might have somebody and they will send the person to me, right? The information on the person. And I will just forward it to the coach and say, boy, this information came to me, or to the team manager. I don't even send it to the coach, right? Because I try to keep a Chinese wall. Even with the players, I said to the coach, the team manager, listen, you as the team manager is responsible to the administration. So any queries the players have or the coach have, go through the team manager. And then the team manager come to us. And that's how I try to keep the separation. Now, if the coach doesn't deliver, then at that point now, we can say, well, we have a responsibility to ensure that we deliver on this thing and this coach now do it. So what do we do? We don't pick the team. We get rid of the coach and get a new coach. And then when the coach come in now again, right, then he choose who he want to choose, right? But that's the responsibility of the coach. But I think that people like you need to keep talking about it, right? Talk about those things. And if information is there and that a guy, because coaches call me from overseas to, and say, boy, I have this person. And I said, send me the information. Let me forward it to the team manager. Right? And I will get information. I'll forward it to the team manager or any director will get information and forward it to them. And they do what they want to do. But one of the things that we cannot do, and certainly I cannot do, is get involved in that. Because you can't tell a man to do something and then you're telling him how to do it. There's no accountability there.
I understand what you're saying, because it's wrong for you to hire me as a carpenter to fix your house. And when me reach there, you're telling me that, okay, this is how you're supposed to nail it. That's how you're supposed to. Well, if you know that to nail it, you do the job. I am the carpenter, you paying me. So I understand all of that. But as a fan, as a farmer player that get called up many times for the Jamaica national team, I have an issue with how they're doing things. Meaning it's obvious seeing. I don't agree with everything what Craig said. But you can clearly see that if Leon Bailey wasn't this big superstar and everybody knew him, we probably would not see him. What are your thoughts on Dejan Richards? Have you ever seen him?
I think him in that the boy is a prodigy. The man wicked. right? But you see, again, I believe that it is. I cannot say, and no director should say to the coach, boy, this man should be on the team. No, you can't say to the man, you can't say to the coach, boy, listen, there's this guy up there for Casey, you know. Look at him. You understand what I'm saying?
And I mean, when my ask this, you know, when my ask this, I don't want you feel like say, yo, may I try stick you up. I'm
No,
asking you.
understand, yeah. And I think, as I say, Ryan, you and everybody should keep on it, because that is how we get the best side, you know. Because remember, it's not just in Jamaica, you know. You have other countries. I mean, look at what's happening to Ronaldo now.
Yeah.
And people are talk about it. And those are the things that are good for the football. So when you talk about it, right? Somebody will pick up and somebody will say, boy, you know what? And maybe it's a genuine thing in Iran that him don't remember the coaches are might be in a different country or something. Maybe it's genuine that they don't even know, you know. So when you talk about it with your listeners and thing, maybe at that point they pick up. You understand what I'm saying? So you must continue to talk about it. All I always say, Ryan, when you disagree with someone, just be respectful about it. Yeah. That's all I say.
Definitely. People, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe. So, you think him ready? How many games you watch at the John Richards? Because this boy, listen, I have conversation many times on this show. You see, when him just, me really, at the time, I didn't even know to call him name. Dejan Richard, whisper. Me didn't know. And him father asked me, what you think about my son? And I said, bro, him said in YouTube clip. I said, I don't want to watch a YouTube clip. I don't want to see that. I want to see me in a real game.
But
so I am a late bloomer and the young man.
Ryan, let me put it to you this way. As a JC man, for a rate a KC man, so you know you think him good.
Definitely. And so you watch Manning Cup. You watch Manning Cup.
Yeah, man. And I was the happiest man in the world when Stats beat KC, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to face a man. But then, you know, when I went up to JC last week, Friday, and I said to the coach, Coach, how is it? Him say, yeah, man, 31 at the bag. I say, Coach, I'm going to publicize it, say you guarantee me, you know.
Yeah.
Right? And he felt that he has a chance for 31. No, I was happy when Stats beat KC, because I said, boy, the way this guy play, you know, the man is 4 goals in score against Carolina College.
4 good goal, man. 4 good. But different to know. So I just the visa issue about the interview, right? Even me, I'm going to be honest. At the time when first time listening to the interview, play it and hear, I'm saying, wow, I didn't know JFF have so much power, right? Because I think when it comes on to government, you know, it's kind of very dangerous to unless would I say the but anyway, strange things can happen. Strange things can happen in a Jamaica, and I don't know. You understand? But that ridiculous though. That ridiculous and stuff. But what differently you guys disagree with the interview? Different from the visa blocking?
Well, you know, it was said that the same thing that was said before, that only people who pay for certain clubs that get selected. There is no evidence, no proof of that, and I don't see that. You know, one of the things in Iran is that when you look at the English Premier League, for example, right? Most of the players who will make the national team, you know, right, are associated with certain clubs. You know, and maybe it is just that the clubs they're the winningest clubs, or that is the one that is being noticed most, right? So I don't know if that is what happened, and I don't know what happened over the years. What I can tell you is that nothing like that happens in terms of a man have to go to a certain club to play.
No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I disagree with it. That the reason why I disagree with you,
Mhm.
all right? When I went to Harborview, Portmore, they are the two main clubs that most player play
Yeah.
for the national team. And yeah, I'm gonna give Harborview the pass. I'm gonna give Portmore because they're well professionally and the players them act a certain way. And they have talented players. We can't deny that. But them two clubs they have a very good what I say link with the football federation.
So I understand what you're saying in Ryan, but what I'm saying is that it's not a deliberate thing. You understand that somebody say, boy, if you don't play for these clubs, you can't play for the team. You understand? That's what I'm saying. It is not that. It might be that because of their organization and because of the type of players them have.
Yeah, but most of the time them do have the best player them. Some of the best player them for Arnett, Tivoli, but they will never get a call because they're not playing. All right, look at this. Same like me I play for Boys Town, right? And can't get a national call because me I play for Boys Town. Do got Harborview. Me dey in Harborview. Me dey in the national team. It clearly show that Harborview and Portmore always have a way through to get into the national team, and that's a fact. See that.
All right. I can't comment on that, right? But what I can say is that there's nobody who says that, boy, if you don't play for this club, you can't get in. That's what I'm saying. I can't comment on how the selection, because it can be. Remember, in Iran, coaches are human beings like everybody else, And a coach might like, you understand what I'm saying? A coach might like.
Me disagree. Me disagree.
Well, I mean that is your right to do that, but it's just
because
I don't know. And as I always say, if there is the evidence that someone actually willfully do that, then provide it, right? But I don't know. I don't see it, and I can't accuse somebody of doing something like that. I don't see something like that happening, right? And as I said, it is the coaches who pick their team, right? And that's what I'm saying, right? The coaches pick their team.
Yeah, I understand. So the coach pick the team. I understand. Say coach pick the team, but from me, a youth I grew up. We coach always say we have to do extra. All you know, beat up the Portmore, or beat up the Cavaliers, or beat up the Harborview. We never get a fair look in.
Well, I can't.
This are for years.
Yeah.
Harborview, Portmore, they two clubs they get the most preference in Jamaica. Who sell the most player? Harborview and Portmore United in Jamaica. Compulsory player and it garden sell. Compulsory player Boys Town sell. Or Waterhouse. Or Moby or the same thing.
And Ryan, that might be so, what I'm saying is that it's not a deliberate thing or a deliberate system, right, within the administration, because the administration can't affect that. It's a coach.
No, you have different from the coach. You have people in the administration who affect it.
No, not in terms of selection.
Yes, man.
No, man. Mm-mm.
Yes, man. I'm telling you, let me get too much hurt as a youth, and to see reason why I'm here, I am here to change all of these flawed in the football federation. Do the right thing. We want everybody to get a fair chance.
No, man, I don't see where anybody does that, and I am not saying that something like that can happen. I'm just saying I don't see where something like that happen, right? And if something like that happen, it shouldn't happen, and the evidence should be provided to that.
You probably not be in the JFF them time, but it happened.
Oh well, I can't talk to them time there. I can't talk.
You probably not there, but we are gonna watch and see.
Yeah, man. And as I say, Ryan, if that happened, then I'll be the first one to help stamp it out. Once I have the information. You understand?
I remember a particular coach said to me, say, yo, if you don't come play for that team, you're not getting a national team.
Well, I can't talk to that. That's
I mean,
wrong though.
I'm
It's wrong.
never get called. Me never get called because I decide to not leave Boys Town.
I
But
can't talk.
these are the things. These are the things with me. I am here.
But boys, so used to have some big player who used to play for the national team, you know.
That are way back then. But since the whole heap of administration, people from different, and that's why me always say, just like the other day, you get the new Gensec rule, right?
Yeah.
What you do? You don't have a job before that. What you do? You step away from it. Why you step away from it?
Why?
Yeah. Why you could have 2 jobs at the same time?
No, because that would kill me. Kill you, want kill me out.
Oh, it will kill you.
What do you mean? Eh? No, man, we can't do 2 jobs one time.
All right. So I'm saying everybody in the Football Federation going 2022, I am make sure in that. I am cussing. I am going to scream. We need to have a balance. And I think anytime we get that balance, I'm glad you're in the administration and you're changing a lot of stuff. We can see it, the way you present yourself, the way you come and talk to the people, because we never ever have somebody who talk to when all these things happen. So I appreciate that. But until we fix the administration, I think that's one of our biggest problems.
Yeah, I mean, there are things that need to be fixed, you know. I'm not denying that, right? What I'm saying is that, you know, there is no policy in relation to those things. And certainly, if I am aware of it, and I know if the president is aware of it and certain director, we're going to stamp it out.
Yeah.
Right? But I would never say, Ryan, that things are not untoward everywhere in life. Things are untoward, right? But what it is that we need to ensure that we have policies in place, right, that catch those things, and we need to deal with it, right? If everything was perfect in life, you wouldn't have any need for a manager, you know.
True, that's true. You would have a parents now.
No, you wouldn't have a need for a parent. I mean, when you're born, then you just live. You know?
So we get to the with Eve Leon Bailey say, if you don't play for Harborview, you don't play for Portmore or Cavaliers, you won't get called in the national team. Is it son of me alone have that thought?
No, a lot of people have that thought. I mean, people have that thought about clubs in England too.
Yeah.
People have that thought about clubs in Brazil.
No. Yeah, people have that thought, but they are the best player.
Well, I mean, people would argue here also that's the best player too.
No.
Yeah,
no.
man. Because remember, you know, Ryan,
some of the best player.
If someone is the best player is a matter many times of opinion. For example, I must tell you, right, and people know me, I don't rate Messi as a great player. I don't rate him as a great player.
Why?
Because, let me tell you why. And it's a long time I'm saying this. A great player for me, Ryan, is somebody who can take a team on him back and change a game. Right? Messi can play good, you know.
Yeah, but Messi, we are saying Messi change any game.
No.
I just prefer Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, man, I love Cristiano.
Yeah,
because Cristiano is a man who, you know, in passion, he might change a game. He might carry the man in his back and change a game.
Me not go beat up on that still. Mr. my boy still, but me not go beat up on that. But, all right, so big up to all of the people down in the comment section. Bad Gaza. Mount Pleasant now is that team too. So Mount Pleasant, a lot of people player get called up in the Mount Pleasant team. Big up yourself, Bad Gaza. Tennessee. Oh God. So Tennessee say, Ryan, I hope you have the same stand cool for. No, but Tennessee, come on, Tennessee. Big up yourself, Tennessee. I really appreciate the donation. Not about love and respect, Bridging, but we hold everybody accountability, Bridging. You understand? Not like what you think, Tennessee. You see them a call me out now. You see that?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, but what I can say is that you always fear.
All right.
You always fear.
All right. You hear that, Tennessee? So
I see a man tell me I must leave football analysis alone because I must be a big Messi fan that.
Yeah. Bro, them two people that split. Them two people that split. A lot of people opinion and thing in a bridging. So may I
Yeah.
tell you, are the wrong thing that they're gonna say Messi. Whereas they're gonna say Cristiano Ronaldo, and the man them always bridging.
Well, at least I know I have 50% of the people with me.
Yeah. 'Cause it always split like that. It always split
Yeah.
like that. It always split like that, Bridget. So yeah. But yeah, so differently, as you say, everything going to lead down to the coach and the management to
Yeah.
deal with Leon Bailey's situation. But if you were the coach, what would you do?
Well, I don't know where I want to really comment on that, but I mean, it depends. Leon for me is a good youth, and it's very valuable,
Mm.
and I don't condemn a man for one act.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the best course in life when you say a man, in fact, the best thing for you to do as a human being when you see somebody say something is try to help them or do something, But I don't think there is any transgression in it that you're going to come down on him for. All the JFF is trying to do is just correct the
Mm-hmm.
statements that have been made. We're not trying to come down on Leon or anything like that, and it wouldn't be in our purview anyway, right? And it's not in my purview, that's for the coach and the team manager to decide on that.
Okay. Fair enough. But then Sir Dennis, we have a caller, so we're going to take this caller. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, good night. Bless up.
Yeah, we have
man.
Mr. Sir Dennis Chung on the line. What you have to say, caller?
Mr. Chung, good night.
Yeah, man, what you say?
Yeah, man. We're there. Hear me now. You see, though we know Jamaica around Mr. Chin, we can't say everything will happen over time. We have to have evidence to them. Jamaica is a place where visa sell. You get?
Hold on. What's the name of the caller?
Mr. Danny Jet.
Danny Trade. Hear me now. I know Jamaica alone, Remember saying that the United States have a revolution the other day,
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, I understand the same thing that happen all over the world. May I tell you?
All right. So, all right. That will help me point more. When I read that, I say no. You see, everything we barely live as a youth,
Yeah.
you now gonna have evidence to it. Right?
No, right. So, Danny Trade, you're my set.
Jet, listen
So
to
all
him.
the
Listen
things
to him,
that
Danny
are
Jet.
when big now we realize them.
Yeah, so you're my set, Danny Trade. You're my set, right?
Yeah.
You have one of the greatest things about democracy, right? Is a thing called innocent until proven guilty, right? And
Yeah.
even I read a ruling by the director of public prosecutions here, right? And she said, you know what? Every man have a right to their reputation, and until you can prove something, don't damage a man's reputation. Because I can tell you, Danny,
All right.
you see when your reputation is damaged, you can't. There's nowhere you can go pick it up back. Even when court find you not guilty. You understand? So always, I think it is.
Agree with all of that. But at the same time now, you know why you use them style and go around the facts and the thing them where they on the ground and come use some style of this.
But Danny, I have a responsibility.
Hold on, Danny Jet. Hold on. I don't want you to talk.
I'm here talk.
Hold on. So,
No, I talk and Mr. Chung butting in.
all right. So hold on. So Danny Jet, just make him speak, and then you speak. Don't talk over each other. All right, please. So go ahead now.
I'm gonna like the same opportunity too.
You will get it. So go ahead now.
So Danny, before you talk, I am just saying that I think that everybody have a responsibility, right? To present to preserve another man's reputation. So if I look at you, Danny, because of what somebody said to me, and I said, boy, Danny, you know, say you're one criminal because I'm here, so and so. That's not fair. Right? Because at the end of the day, I might say it here, and then it's not true. But then you can't pick up your reputation after that. And that's all I'm saying.
No, all that may be so. But at the same time, we have to do things to see out who is who and what is what. No, may I ask you a question? Jamaica is a place where visa sell. Jamaica is a place where bad man live and go foreign through legal means, regular. That means to say, things go on at embassy and all these places have links. No, may I say, in a Jamaica, you know, people have powers where we make people go to embassy and you don't get through. All right, so much said for that. The reason now why the whole of this come up and barely even come chat, you know why? It's because he's sitting down and watching what happened to him, replay, and I happen to whisper. Now, me that like you launch an investigation. Why Whisper did not play for the Jamaica under 20? You could launch that investigation and don't tell me blame the coach, come here, blame Fuzzy.
All right, well, what I can say to you is that I can't talk to that. And that's not something I will be involved in.
All right, that's the problem. Well, this is why I barely talk. Because I cannot make the same thing happen to one I'm co-worker. Just like how me and Ryan always are defending co-worker. Yeah.
Danny, it's one thing for say, and I have a problem, you know, as I said to Ryan, if a man feel that somebody should be playing in a team, say it. But don't say that it's them man you cause it not to play because of a system. That's all I'm saying. You know.
We can depend on you to launch an investigation. Two problems we have now.
No,
we can't depend on you. All right, you have the James say. We can depend on you to find out if there's a conflict of interest with Mr. Speed and the whole JFF and Cavaliers. What can we depend on you for?
If there is a conflict of interest anywhere, we will deal with it. We will deal with a conflict of interest.
Not when it happened. The perception of a conflict of interest.
Yeah, man. In fact, I know Ryan talk to Speed all the while.
I may talk to Speed all the while. What we can talk to him about?
We can talk anything Ryan talk about.
Raga get Speed. Raga get Speed. Raga get Speed tomorrow. Raga bring on Speed.
But anyway, Daily now go sit down and just watch it happen to other people and don't say nothing, and that is the point. Alright? That is the point. The man are defending co-worker. Alright. Me I give thanks just do what you can do about that. But launch the investigation. Why Whisper? And not even Whisper alone. Why Dan Mitchell not play under 22? No, we need to show them they are not now ahead.
That's not something.
Okay. So, all right, Danny Jet. Big up yourself. My respect. All right. How can we get the Fuzzy?
Fuzzy?
Yeah.
Who's Fuzzy?
Coach, man. The coach under 20. Can we?
Some
of them question here. I am the coach for
yeah,
real.
You know, call him and talk to him and get him on the program, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's it, though. I mean, that's the sort of thing we need to encourage. I mean, everybody should be accessible to the media.
One thing me have to say, bro, like, I really appreciate that. As we say now, I'm glad you talk to the fans, man, thing. And people in your calling, just keep it clean, no disrespectful, don't talk over each other, please. All right. So, Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Ryan. Good evening, Mr. Chung.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Yes. Yeah. What I want to say is this. I mean, the whole Leon Bailey interview and thing, I believe that sometimes as a youngster, because I don't think there are things that you might not know exactly or can prove exactly, but going through certain phases, and you will go through it as well. In terms of him going through trying to get into Europe, along with the person, his handlers, and there are miles something there. There are roadblocks in the same time. And then if you're the adult or whosoever is handling him at the point in time, is saying to him that we are trying to do this, but this is what is happening. Or you sit him down at some point in their life, just like when we have kids, we sit them down and give them certain talk when they come up certain. To me, I think it's probably much ado about not really a lot, because it's just how him feel personally of what him go through in terms of where him probably sit down and them have a discussion and I say how him go through, and then give or take where a lot of other football players in and around the country has probably gone through. Because me know I have heard players said to me, say him get the opportunity to sign get a scholarship or to come at a certain club, and him say him not gonna sign professionally, and man say if him not sign, he not play for Jamaica again. So I not like say one person in Jamaica know this now. Multiple people. And it's linked to certain clubs. So I come out and say it explicitly because they don't have the actual proof.
Yeah, but that's
is,
it. You know. But hear me now. Right? I am not saying that things don't happen, you know, right? But I have a higher responsibility than to accuse a man of something that I don't know that him do, right? It's like a man say, if a man go report to the policeman, say, boy, the man there is a thief. The policeman can't just go lock him up, so. Can you imagine what kind of society would I live in? Eh?
Yeah.
If a man could have just said, boy, officer, you see that man there, a criminal that lock him up or shoot him. Right? Which is
But you know how to fix the problem. But all right, I understand that. But I'm not sure it's up, Mr. Chung. To me, what I think will fix the optics then. It's the optics you have to fix, you know. The optics is from me sitting outside looking in, I realize that you have persons who have been in the organization in the past. I don't know if they're still in it in the present, that have been linked to clubs. Because they are linked to clubs, meaning that they are linked to a for-profit organization, whilst in a not for-profit organization. But all the time you have people work in a profit organization and do not for-profit. However, the not for-profit organization is intrinsically linked to your for-profit organization, in the sense that what you're doing in your for-profit organization in terms of grooming football players for sale or for to win trophies and things, it is in there. It has a correlation into the not for-profit organization.
Yeah.
So me I say, if me own CC FC and I am involved in the federation that governs things that CCFC does, the optics don't look good, because when we have players coming from my team, whether or not I have an input into getting these players in the place, you don't know. And if me say to Ryan, say, if you don't play for CCFC, you can't play the national team. Ryan gonna feel away because Ryan knows, say, me in the federation and me own CCFC. So he might say, based on the power dynamic.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, you know, I am not saying that those things don't happen. But all I'm saying is that if it happen, I cannot just accuse a man based on somebody saying something. Right? If that was the case, a whole heap of youth would have dead. A whole heap of youth would have dead. Right? One of the arguments we're talking about is the state of emergency. And one of the things we're talking about under the state of emergency, or you get locked up innocently.
For long period of time.
Yeah, and that is what I'm saying. I'm saying that if the thing is happening, right, produce the evidence of that the thing is happening. But don't say it and then leave it because you cause reputational, and possibly more damage than that. Right? As I said to you,
Okay.
if I am, for example, a politician, and I can follow the line there, and I just say, as a politician, boy, you know what, officer, the man is a criminal, a poor youth. Look on a poor youth and say, is a criminal, that shoot him. Can you imagine how much things would happen? That's why we have the rule that we have to be able to prove things. And in my position, right, I am saying, and I said to Ryan, when the things come about, player quality and things, we talk about it because we want that. But in my position, right, first of all, you see, Danny Dread is saying, boy, you must go investigate that. Next thing we go investigate that, and then another man say, but how you so involved in this thing?
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Yeah, oh yeah, move from too much job.
Yeah. Say, how you involved in that? You're not supposed to involve in that, right? And in my position, I cannot take the position that, boy, somebody says something so it's true. Because remember, you know, also that I have sponsors also. Is a sponsor send me the video, you know. Right? And I have to know what I'm doing. I am not at the same level because of my position as somebody who can just come on and say, boy, this is how I feel. I can't do it. I have a responsibility.
So, Chung, I was saying to you that what I'm saying, you know, is that I'm moving past the interview that the young man gave. What I was saying is this: the optics in terms of CC, myself, CC, because I'm saying if me, CC, own CC Football Club, I don't think I cannot volunteer my services for the Jamaica Football Federation because I own CC Football Club. I cannot volunteer automatically. Like for example, you know, you have a farmer, you say, yo, once you are, for example, if you're working in an audit, Mr. Chung, and you know this stuff, if you're working in an audit firm, and that audit firm audits Scotiabank, or audits a bank, you don't call a name, you say audit bank, CC Bank Limited. You cannot buy shares in CC Bank Limited. So you got a risk.
Not necessarily so, right? What you have to do is declare an interest, right? What I can tell you, because I am a chartered accountant, and I can tell you that because of the size of the Jamaican society, one of the things that we had to grapple with the accounting body overseas with is the meaning of independence because of the size of the country, right? And that's one of the challenges that we face. But and what we settled on, because I was the one, I was actually on the committee that wrote the corporate governance code for the PSOJ, which is used in Jamaica, right? And what it asks for is a declaration interest. So I understand if a man is doing something and you are not aware of his interest, it's a big problem, right? But that don't preclude a man, right? You can't say to a man, right, especially in a non-profit situation, that boy, because you are involved in this, you can't make an investment in X. No, if you want to make an investment in X, then you do it and you declare interest. So it's not necessarily so. But I understand the point that you're making, though, the one of the perception of conflict of interest. So there are ways of dealing with that, right? And certainly, I mean, I don't think that it is wrong for people to argue it, because that is one of the things that keep controls on people, right? When people come on this program and talk, right, and talk sensibly, because a lot of people just make accusations, then it helps the process. I agree with that, right?
But CC, me have to run leave you, because I get a holy call. Me give you 9 minutes.
Me just gonna say one thing, man, uncle. Yeah, I was just saying, as I said, Mr. Chung, I think that I understand the dynamics of Jamaican football, because the very same people them were involved with the club football. Is them really involved in the national football some of the time, man? It's like you don't really necessarily have new people coming in. Until now, I see like yourself who have been in terms of the administrative side of it. You don't have a lot of new fresh people that are coming in, or some of the time new fresh people find it difficult to come in. So I just wanted to know if a young man like myself or other individuals had wanted to come in and volunteer services in terms of other aspects of the federation.
I tell you something. I'm glad you raised it because I have been getting calls from people who want to come and volunteer, right? But you know, one of the problems we have with the country though, and it is even when on my road on NS7, me, people say, boy, why you don't leave the thing because it's stressful and thing, right? In fact, when I was asked by Portia Simpson Miller to be chairman, a lot of people called me, you know, and said to me, boy, don't do it because it won't damage your reputation. You know what I reminded William Mafood about? William Mafood was the president at the time. He said to me, you know, Dennis, if everybody decide that they're not going to do it, who going to do it? If good men, you know the best way for things to get corrupted in our country, when good men decide that they're not going to do nothing. And that is one of the biggest issues that we have, you know. A lot of people talk, but you ask them to give up 2 hours of them time every week, they're not going to do it.
Okay.
Right? That is the issue. I welcome, if people want to come into this thing and work with me, especially on committees, I welcome them. We just appointing a whole lot of new people to committees, right? But we're not getting enough people.
What are your strengths, CC Sports Lab? What are your strengths you want to give up 2 or 4 hours? What are your strengths you want to?
Remember, I accounting, I do you know, say, I don't know, say.
You do accounting?
Yeah, accounting and stuff. A background accounting and auditing. Accounting, auditing, credit analysis.
Listen. Send your CV to me. Right? Because we're always looking for people to help. Remember, football is a national thing, you know, but it's a lot of volunteer work, I can tell you that, which a lot of people are not willing to commit to. Right? And that is why even government boards, they have a few people going around. Because when you call a man, you know how much people I call CC and I say, boy, listen, man, I want you to come on this committee. No, I don't have the time. But them is the first one going to cost you when something go wrong, you know. But them don't have the time.
Yeah.
CC been want to assist, you know, you most of the time him say that he would love to assist and stuff, but that's good. I'm good to hear you say it. I like to I'm good for know say you're still looking for more people to stronger the team because you alone can't do it.
Yeah, no, we want people. I mean, the more people that are on and helping, you know, it's the easier the load for the other people volunteering, you know.
All right. Well, that's just what I say still. So, if anything, Ryan, we pass the information on.
Yeah, man.
Enough respect, man, CC. Enough respect.
Respect.
People smash the like button. People, I'll be honest with you. I tell Sir Chung 15 minutes and nearly an hour. I don't want to disrespect him. I want to respect him time because I don't want to he not to come back on the program. So people, I think we have to Lego Sir Chung, ask him for just 15 minutes and him give me like 45 minutes over. But I want you to answer this one last before you leave. Before you took.
I see a question there that I'd love to talk to you about youth development. What is your plan for youth football development?
Yeah.
The question there.
This one you're talking. Yeah, this one I'm talking. Is this one you want to talk to or a different one?
Yeah, man, this one. What is your plan for youth football development?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might accept plan. You might accept your plan for youth development.
Yeah. So let me tell you, when I was in at the summit in Qatar, as I said to you, Ryan, there are 2 things that FIFA is focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
Women's football development.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're putting a lot of money behind that. Mm-hmm. And we're seeing a lot more quality in the women's team. But also, very importantly, right? And people who on my Facebook page would have seen I took a picture with Arsene Wenger.
Arsene Wenger, yeah.
Wenger, yeah. Wenger is in charge of talent development for the world, right? And a part of that, we have a talent development scheme that we're running in conjunction with FIFA, and it's focused on youth football development, right? So there, for 2023, it's going to be a big emphasis for us. We're going to be working at the primary level, right? Because, you know, we have a well-developed high school program. So we're trying to develop it at the primary level, and for women and men, right? Boys and girls. And we're putting a lot of emphasis there. FIFA is going to help us with that. In fact, I told you, Ryan, that there's something big happening next year, which we're planning. We're trying to, I don't want to say what it is, but it involves talent development, right? So we're putting a lot there because, you know, one of the things I realize, two things really, is that with a lot of youth don't get the opportunity. I want to give them that opportunity in terms of looking at scouting across the country and identifying the talent where it is. But secondly, what I'm trying to put in place is a program that will support the academic learning of the young footballers too, because sports people learn differently than regular people, because you don't have the same times that you can study and go class and things. So I'm trying to put in place a support program for that, and hopefully there's a big announcement coming at Congress that will show the kickoff of that. You know, so that's what we're doing for youth development. It's very important.
That will take place next year, early next year.
Next year, we want to start the whole program on it. So we're putting everything together in terms of the infrastructure for that.
And on that same note, what about the academy? We have nothing planned about the academy, the academy and stuff, because you know we have a lot of academy in Jamaica.
Yeah, man. So that is a part of it. Of course, you know, we have our center up at UA, and we're gonna be working with that. But there's a whole lot planned. I mean, you know, there's a lot being done with coaching licenses to try and get coaches up to scratch, working with FIFA and that. So it's a whole lot of things that we're putting in place, you know, because we're serious about 2026 World Cup.
Yeah.
You know, we have to get there in 2026, and it means that we have to develop the youth, you know, and hopefully we've you know, based on the record, as they say, we went out and we got a coach who has the experience, has been successful, and we have people scouting all over the country now, you know, looking for the talent, and internationally also. I mean, that is really what he's doing now. He's looking all over to see where the talent is, you know. So that's really the plans that we have, and you're going to hear a lot more about it next year.
Yeah, but you don't know about the under 20 coming back for the Premier League, the Jamaican Premier League. You know anything about under 20 coming back, under 20, 21?
Coming back for the Premier League?
For the Premier League, yeah.
No. No. We'll talk to that right now. No.
Okay. So what about the Adidas deal? When we can expect for the fans to order the merchandise and stuff?
That kicks in on January 1, you know. Obviously, even when it kicks in on January 1, we're not going to have everything for order at that time, because it takes a little time for things to get here. But the deal kicks in on January 1. So the shirt that you have on, Ryan, you have to go stop wearing that.
No, we don't stop wearing it, man. I put on my money for buy the cheap Adidas kit in it. I'm going to send it. I put on my safe.
I want to tell you, you know, the power of the Jamaican brand. You know, last week or week before, we actually get a letter from a youngster in Sweden with some money to send jersey to him.
Yeah,
in Switzerland, sorry. Yeah. Man, write a letter and send with him money to buy jerseys. We send him two.
Wow. That's good. That's good. I want to tell it to me. I watch a World Cup and I see a couple of people in a Jamaican outside of the event in a Jamaican jersey.
And I tell you something. Since I've been there, we started selling more jerseys. In fact, we have an order going out today too.
Yeah,
man, a lot more people buying and things. So, you know, it's a good sign.
How much is the jersey them on sale now?
Yeah, man. But the Umbro ones, the old ones, anybody who want to get one, you know, as a nostalgia thing, because, you know, we're not going to have Umbro anymore. So we have different jerseys ranging from about $6,000 to $14,000, depending on the quality, Jamaican, you know. Because as of January 1 is all Adidas. So I can't wear this.
Yeah, you
know.
can't wear it again.
No, I can't wear it because I'm JFF and we have a new sponsor.
Yeah,
So I
but
can
you
wear
tell
it.
me something now. You see, what about me? Because I always I worry about the local fans. Like my price, me know say my price for different. Because I live a foreign and I can probably afford it. But what about the people them in Jamaica who can't afford?
Yeah,
a
man, we always work out something with people.
Yeah. What I mean by report something is just a discount is there for local people.
There is no specific discount,
Mhm.
but we'll use our discretion. 'Cause, I mean, you have people out there can afford more than what we can afford, you know. So
Yeah, me understand that. Me understand that. But I think every country where them do the people them back in the hometown, they make it a little bit more.
yeah. I
Because
understand that, and that no man, that is something we definitely should put in place. But the truth is that in Iran, for us, you know, Jamaicans are Jamaicans wherever they are, you know. In fact, we receive a whole lot of support from diaspora. So, you know, why should I discriminate against the diaspora? You understand? Football is an international thing, but so we do it based on the ability of someone to afford it. You know, and that's how we look at it.
Okay, fair enough. So where we can get the jersey them to buy it next year? I want to know launch at as yet.
We haven't launched that yet, but one of the things we're setting up is outlets, and also we're going to look at developing an e-commerce site, so you can go online and buy it.
Okay. So what about last time you speak to me about the website and thing and stuff? What you can tell you on that?
Yeah, all of that is in train. We're trying to get that up and running. You know, one of the things we always look at is priority. So we know we're going to get it up and running for early next year. But, you know, as you can appreciate, Ryan, there's a whole lot of things to do, a whole lot of debts to satisfy, which we're trying to do. So, you know, it's one thing for me to say I want to drive a Porsche. If I can't afford a Porsche, then, you know, you drive the Mini till you can afford a Porsche, you know, because then I'll put myself in debt by a Porsche.
All right. Next thing, latest thing for the Reggae Boyz, under 17. What are you guys planning? Because the under 17 start in February. What are you guys planning? What?
Right now, there's a talent
Identification.
Talent identification that's happening in Florida this month, right? So that is the current thing.
Next month, because the month not done it.
Yeah, next month. Yeah, next month. Because today is the 28th, I forget.
29th.
Today the 29th.
Yeah, man. The month around
29th. Boy, time I fly fast, man. When you get older, you know, time move fast. So next month it is happening, and then we have the tournament next year. So you know, we're looking at everything at the same time with all of these things happening. You know, Ryan, football is an expensive thing. You know, so you know, we have to balance that, make sure that you know, we're raising the funding that's needed to. And this is why you see when things are said, it's important for us to come out, because we have to protect the brand, and people have to understand that it don't take anything for the brand to get hit. And when the brand get hit, when a sponsor sends something to you, right? It is a financial implication.
You know, if getting any check for lose any sponsor?
No.
Okay. You know that we're in Florida, the under 17, and which date? I think someone he told me that the 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah.
You know where in Florida keeping the under 17?
No, I can't remember exactly where it is. There's a flyer that is done for it, but I can't remember exactly where it is.
Okay, fair enough. But listen, going forward, we need to see the JFF YouTube channel, and we need to see the website up and running.
Yeah, man.
End of September. That take less than 15 seconds to do all of them stuff there. We need to see. We need to see them stuff there.
Well, the website take a little more than that, eh?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. If I want a website, man, me get it done.
But I agree with you. It needs to be done. And it's something that's been dealt with. I agree with you.
Yeah. But anyway, Virgin, I appreciate the time. I hope you know feel no way or my hold you up and take nearly 1 hour out your sleeping time. I appreciate your coming, Virgin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But love and respect, man. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah, man. All right. Respect
Yeah,
everybody.
man. One love. People, smash the like button. So people, the phone line is open. Call in. Let me know what you guys think about what Sir Dennis Chung said. Let us have the discussion. JT Taylor, big up on yourself. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you, man. Can you mute the background?
What's up?
Mute the background, Carla. Mute your background. And go for it.
Yeah, man, this is Brazil, man. What going?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. As me tell us, we couldn't see too well there to do some operation, but man, we can't watch the World Cup, so we feel make it God praise, man.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on Mr. Chung interview?
Yeah, he's a very intelligent guy, man, and him pulling points, and I like that.
Okay.
But me always say, so when you're head of something, like head of the JFF and so on, you're always in a problem. You're always in a problem because everybody knows see eye to eye how you view the running of the thing. I mean, we start with even Mr. Webb. Probably you wouldn't even know them man. I go back again, we go back Captain Burrell. You're supposed to know Captain Burrell. You know, it's like everybody would have beaten Captain Burrell. Captain Burrell was this and he shouldn't do that. He might pick the side, he might do this. And he's leaving off players who are supposed to be on. The point is that everybody can play for Jamaica, but there are some outstanding people and some distinct people. Like, for example, you know, nobody should not beg about whisper and I say, well, what happened to him? What happened? That, you know, the whole Jamaica, basically the whole Caribbean, the whole of Florida, because Florida made it. Everybody know the youth, you know the youth. So we are big the federation and big wickets and all of them. And I said, look at the man and look at what? Look, I want our talent, I want our top talent in the last probably let me see 20 years. I want the best centre forward. Other than Tiga did this long time, remember me I come from old school, so I can tell you. The youth have a knock. You see the run they make? I just look about the development and he become a superstar. And we can't see that. When we say we as a federation, we can't see the youth. You know, the youth, the last under 20 we got. You know, the man should be when I would ball up on the side, you know. I have big the man him said, do for what, man? And him drive in some youth and you want to know what am I do? You know, so I did something the public are talking about it. And I really like nobody not against nobody, no, like that. Everybody don't like sorry kids and they don't like Cavalier, they don't like this. And not go so the people out over there and say what happened is that you know the things the people them who supposed to play, not play. And them a draft them for them man. You understand? And that's all right. Let me drafting this. Let me drafting a man up and this you know, one time gone Saint-Anne wouldn't get one pick. Remember me and tell you.
Okay.
Saint-Anne would never get one pick on the national team, no matter how the man good. You understand?
Yeah.
They will tell us the ball stopper one pick up here and the ball stopper Kingston. So the in between people there. Now few them good play. Look right now. A 4-man get draft from the side down there. 4-man again. Yeah. So the point in that draft up that so somebody is there we have ties and have links and can say, well, listen to me now. We have 4-man you know. Mount Pleasant and 4-man say, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, them man have to depend on the call up. I just sell it around. Right, I just sell it around. So when I done the whole when I have like a 2 or 3 man will look good, then I see them because the point is nobody did to talk with them.
Yeah. All right,
So
caller,
I just
take a next caller.
that.
Yeah, big up yourself, caller. No love and respect, man. We're going to take a next
Yes,
caller.
man. Yeah, man. All right. Take care yourself. Take care yourself, Ryan.
Yeah. One thing me knowing about Jamaican people, you know, you can never please them. That me know about. Right? You can never please Jamaican people. Some of the Jamaican people there. People smash the like button. It's very important. Let's get the video to 600. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. What are your perspective on Sir Dana Sir Chung interview?
Chief, well, I never catch all of them interview, but what I realized with the JFF, and I'm a footballer for a long time too, and I realized something with JFF. With the previous caller when say about the structure, the structure of JFF, there's a lot of conflict of interest there. And I know it and I've seen it. You have persons who are at big clubs in Kingston. They are on selection panels in JFF. So what you're going to always have, you're not going to have talent coming first. You're going to have my baller from my club coming first. And that's what they would be looking at. And if you look on I had the opportunity to go to Europe as well. And let me tell you something, my friend. A 20-year-old who went through a system in Europe, 20-year-old, or let's say a 19-year-old, because that's a baller when I finish Manning Cup, right?
Yeah.
A 19-year-old baller who come through a football program in Europe play more football than a Jamaican baller who in a Premier League until I'm around 34. He has played more football than that person, and that is what contributes to the development of the youths then. So it's a 2 months worth of football, 3 months worth of football not going to contribute to the development of our football. It's not. And then you look on the ISA president, the president of ISA is a school principal as well. How that going to work? He's going to put education first. You know, these are some of the conflicts that we have in our football nation. I remember one of the big coaches that came to Jamaica said that the average 10-year-old and the average Brazilian 10-year-old is on the same skill level. But what happened during 10 and 19? You know, we don't have a structure. Our football do not have a structure, and everybody keeps talking, and there's no action that has been done. And, you know, we have seen some talented ballers in Manning Cup, and the fact of the matter is, as a nation, we shouldn't be begging JFF to put them in the program. JFF should have seen these talents and nurture them and develop them to be something great and put the country on the map.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, Leon Bailey mentioned Ashani Walker, you know, and Ashani, I remember watching Ashani Walker. You also had a guy from Georgia named Bembo. These are some extraordinary talents we have seen in schoolboy football, and you don't even hear of them now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and this is not about these persons not being. It is the structure of JFF is just bad.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to admit it. It's just very bad.
Definitely. But big up yourself, Carla, still. Yeah, man. No respect, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. So the true culture, big up yourself, brother. No love and respect. Whisper can play center forward, he can play left, he can play right, and also he can play a lot of different positions. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Ansi.
And also he can play a lot of different positions.
Mute your background, Ansi. Yeah, go ahead, Ansi. Go ahead, Ansi.
Muted, yeah. We can't really blame Dennis Chung because we have to know when him there at the federation, when him coming at the federation. But we know him say they are part of Phoenix, so him know him supposed to know the fight where Phoenix get or Greg Butler get.
Yeah.
Understand me? And when them did black him, and when they carry him a court and them black him and them things. So he's supposed to know the fight where him get from him Kasaf and them something. And some of the ball of them get a couple fight and things. Because him call one Saskai, you know, one good bad baller for Calabar. You know that?
Yeah.
You understand? Good baller for Calabar and then thing. Waga want and him and their coach Calabar.
Yeah.
See me? So some of the things them still you can't really pinpoint. One of the things though what I want to hold him accountable to certain things that are happening in the JFF, like the conflict of interest, them thing there. You get them thing they are going a long time before people are called such person here. You see me I say?
Yeah, a whole heap of man in there, conflict of interest.
From Portmore days, one time Portmore and Harborview days.
Yeah.
Have certain the technical director of Harborview, the technical director.
Moby on it too.
You see me?
Yeah.
The man say technical director for Reno, technical director for the national team at the same time. Them think they are a conflict of interest. You get where I come from?
Yeah.
And some of the man them now put weight in them position of the JFF. Them are the thing them are the something them more Dennis Chung come out and say, yeah?
Yeah.
Them are the thing we want him come out and talk and say, yo, all them man are accountable for them job.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Them need to do them job.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I say? Now, we whisper situation. Whisper is a talent that good talent, quality.
Yeah.
It's one of the best me ever see. I mean, I watch schoolboy football a long time. I play in a schoolboy football. You get where I come from? What me see from me, man, the best.
So we say
forward.
We say the best forward.
Yeah, man. The man education, man football education and IQ in a certain part of the field when you get the ball, brother. A whole heap of things to football more than just the raw talent, Or the man shift the ball away from edges, then keep the ball in him stride and then place the ball through the keeper leg, brother. And a boy them thing there.
Concentration level for up.
Concentration level for up. Him just know him of him a practice become perfect. Him do that every day. Only thing I like about Craig Bowler is that repetition, over and over.
Yeah, the man have a whisper turn. Me I watch on video. The man say, yo, give me the whisper turn. Give me the whisper chop. Give me the whisper chop. Yo, me I tell you, brother. Like, we have to respect the people them who do the work, Reggie.
You remember one time military said, him not on the left, man. One out the left. Rather.
Oh, military said that?
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Yeah, man. I say?
Yeah.
But as I said before, we don't need to beg JFF to put the man in nobody up a card. The man them said the man the work, the man them to try to block out because man them for leg of the youth, but the youth go play. If them now want him play, well, what me think still now?
Mm-hmm.
With Jamaica, you see the youth play and him don't score a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Everything them are rush him wicked,
Yeah.
You get from because them don't understand development. What we want, what me would I want is him be a part of the team.
Mm-hmm.
But I want him to be a part of the team, but we're not putting no pressure upon him. So hope the fans them not really putting no pressure upon the youth if the man in Carlisle National.
Well, the pressure go there. The pressure go there.
But the youth, look how much game we
no, you know Jamaica, brother. You know Jamaican play, brother. No matter what, brother, they want put pressure.
Put pressure upon a senior will play for the national team, brother. You can't do him career.
Bro, once, brother, pressure go there, brother. But him have the right people them around him to help him to deal with that. See? But unseen, big up yourself, brother. I'll take another caller, brother.
Do you think?
Yeah, man. I have to run here now. I have to run for and thing. I want to get as much as people and thing. So, I see a call from last night in a thing. So, I give back the call, brother. Tennessee, answer your phone. Pick up Tennessee. Because me want to deal with it right now. Tennessee, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Right, no, I'm going.
My day, I know my general. You don't know the thing.
Yeah, man, my day, I'm going. Man, I feel like you're about what I say, man.
No, man. Me are different still, man. But we are festing.
All right. But what me I say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, some people, I say, all right. The brother just get to work at JFF, see?
Mm-hmm.
And they might ask him certain questions. I mean, people, I beat him and I say, yo, you not answer certain questions and this and that. Me a JT asked Butler a question last night. See? And some of the same people in the comment section, I said JT chat too much. And JT just want to oppose. We know, well, if you want to say, but out of Leon Bailey and Whisper just come. Which other player Butler have we can make a national team? You understand?
Tennessee, he have a whole heap of player who can make the team, brother.
Listen, brother. Ryan, you can't say that.
No, you know what? No, some of them see them play Tennessee, but play with them better than enough for the ball.
But understand what me I say. If you would have Malta players, you're in Europe already, see? According to him, some men play in the Europa League because in Malta playing, he playing top club in Malta. See? So you would need the national team to move to a bigger club. No. Because you're already in a Malta are playing a Europa League and whatever you're playing. So why all of Butler play them, the Malta? All of them. And none of them can't move from Malta. So you're going to tell me that them need the national team to move from Malta and already the Malta in Europe? So if they make good enough, why they can't move from Malta? And you ever any club of Malta qualify for any Europa League group stage? Or Malta qualify for any European Championship?
Is a country still up on the run in football?
No, but in a Europe already, see? And me and tell you last night, so when I'm player, when him came and read, who is say, for one of them program, if a Europe program say came and read, better than Andre Gray. I mean, no, if a speed is say, Richard King better than Ethan Pinnock, people that kill him. But me hear about last time mouth, say a man Andre Gray we play Premier League, you understand, championship and score goal. We came and read that Europe, we him claim to say came and read at Malta after Europa League. So why how long came and read them as play at Malta? Why they can't move if they're so good, brother? Because you're not supposed to need the national team if you're already a player Europa League. Me not saying play them not good enough, Ryan, but me have a question. Why all of them, apart from Leon Bailey, and Whisper will come now? I mean, believe Whisper is a good talent, and he should get a call still. But when me I say, me a JT ask me a question, because when I talk to Sir Chung, you know, there might be Sir Chung that come and say, yo, Sir Chung, you answer a question and way. And it's on that, and you have to ask him this, if you ask him that. So I say, why JT asked that question last night? And it's a legitimate question, because me a JT asked him, apart from Leon Bailey and Whisper, what about the other 30 odd player we have? When they play? And but like one this JT and people in the comment say this team or JT and the man never say nothing wrong. The man just ask a legitimate question.
But you know the Tennessee, let me show you what a lot of people don't understand. So watch this. You know saying the most big academy in the world, they probably get 2 it.
2 it?
Yeah.
No, but me understand about that.
You can count how much academy across the world will produce 20 classic players.
But Ryan, me have no problem with that, dog. Me understand that. I me agree with you. But me I say, when Butler come on and I'm going like all them play them to the national team, why people not question him and I say, why all they play them? Because him claim to say he play them a play Europa League. So right, if you play Europa League, I already in Europe. You don't need a national team to move to a bigger club. Because if you have talent, bigger club will see you. And me I tell you better?
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to need a national team if you're already in Europe, after Europa League, I can't go Butler. Because I say, the one of them come and read when it's better than Andre Gray. You understand?
But Tennessee, you don't understand say the fight that if Butler wasn't, I don't know if you listen to our interview pan. I was listening to Sportsmax. Brother, he have so many talented players different from Bailey and Whisper. We don't get the opportunity. That's all I was saying, brother.
No, me not ask you, Ryan. Me not ask you. Me understand what you are saying. But listen here just again. Me ask you one more question. But last time can't play them a real associate. See? So then can't sign Whisper because Whisper too young. So what happened to the other is a talented player when Kaya to a real associate? Why they not get signed?
You have to ask Butler that.
me understand whisper too young. And maybe then say, as card to them, they beat on their boot, then say whisper too young, and club can't side it. So what I'm to all of the one where, even one woman here, Daddy just asked about, we say, if you make it under 20. It means that's a real social that too. See? So why, I know whisper the only player when carry a club. And some of them been past 18. Or maybe they reach 18 and then close to 18. So why real social that just sign some of them players there, since they're so talented. And why all them play them, apart from Leon Bailey, because we're gone away. And Leon Bailey, the only one me see. Why all them play them that much?
Tennessee, Carla, Tennessee, me have go shout you back, Tennessee. Somebody a leak out your call. I'm can't winning. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening, Ryan.
Good evening. Can you call for WhatsApp right after Tennessee? Can me have him all on the line?
All right.
Okay, so like Tennessee, like him hang up. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Ryan, what Tennessee did I say a while ago about the Malta players that Craig Butler have. If you know say in order to move and get in a different teams and clubs, some coaches and some clubs them need caps, you understand? So that's why Craig Butler always emphasize them players them to play in the national program, because you know that without certain caps and nationality for your country, you can't get any other stages to move with a career. And you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you understand, so it's not just about playing football. Them need caps, them have to represent the country in order to move and enhance them career. So I just not really highlight our theme opinion when just did I say caps is a very important thing in moving forward as a professional footballer to different clubs.
Yeah, because most of the time when you don't get play for your national team, even Shamari said, Ryan, it feels so bad sometimes when everybody gone for international break and you at the club. You understand? You get extra money represent for your country. Your club give you extra money because you are an international player. You understand?
International player, exactly.
So most of the time the players them don't want to stay back, they want to go and play international football. You understand?
Exactly.
And that can affect you. That can affect you to a certain extent. Cause the other day, Jamaican in the top 50. Shalawa sell Shaman Nichols. I'm say Shaman. Jamaican in the top 50, but yet still I make move. You must say, Ryan, me playing in Europe for a good amount of time, so I build up the cap. You have a different way, different from getting players to sell. So if me don't know how them do it in the MLS. So Andre Blake, example. Andre Blake a player for Philadelphia for God know how long. If Andre Blake were at a team in Belgium, Jamaica have to rank in at the 50 for a team in England by him, because he automatically play in Europe, build up him qualification, and qualification meaning him play a lot of game.
Exactly, my brother.
Yeah.
So I just that me want to highlight from Tennessee comment. So just go and big up yourself same way and they right.
Yeah man, what's your name, caller?
Sanjay Farmer.
Yeah, first time calling?
Yeah man, first.
Okay. Big up yourself, caller.
Alright.
Yeah, people have almost 800 people in the thing. Smash the like button, people. It's very important. If you like the video, more people can see the video. Please like the video, people. Stop what you're doing. Like the video. All right. My boy already there in Tennessee. Paris have been playing. So, Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. JP Taylor, I see you call me. I'll call you after the call. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Evening, my brother.
Yeah. That's how I love to be a Tennessee. And even when I said, because I think about it. See your thing on the I said, you take out.
Boy, the people in Florida lick out the car. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, good evening. People call on WhatsApp, people. Other people calling on WhatsApp. And you guys licking it out. Best if you call on WhatsApp. I would appreciate it. Call on WhatsApp. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, man, I said basically I see him really I said. The player them have to work on you know them have players work on them permit before they can get him moved to our next club. No matter how talented they be. I just saw his systems that Jamaican ball like them. Have work permit. If you don't have that, it no matter how talented they be. So you man, you can't get on the wrong to say you have ball or we can go other team. But that much of them have a work permit where they can get the move to go to the other team then. And that I you have to think about them things that man.
Okay.
I really don't think about them as much just play football and then get by. So you have to go worry about them behind the background. I don't think they'll find them to understand to more why.
Alright. Big up yourself, still, Carl. Enough respect.
Yeah, man.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, me just... Well, I'm mute this. I'm mute the TV. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Alright, yeah. We just stumble up on your program, yeah. Just turn on the TV and up on YouTube and shit go on.
Oh, first time you see.
First time caller, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
No, I watch your interview. No, I see an interview with Craig Butler 1 year ago.
Okay.
No, man, see him. So,
yeah. All right, go ahead, Carla.
I want to weigh in on this argument with Craig Butler and JFF and stuff like that. See? We know so political things are going from burial time. When Craig Butler talk about players, them are key players out of the program because alright, so let's say because of international caps for them. I know England people can go play football, you know. The caps thing only work for the UK. You understand? You still have Germany, you still have France, you still have Spain and other European countries where you can go. See, so it's not just so the whole caps thing is just for the UK. And we know for a fact that they used to black players for real. And we can't talk this. Burrow used to tell man say, if we give a ball around the national program and him get signed, he might get a piece of the money. You know what that?
If me know about that?
Yeah, if you ever hear them argument yet?
Me hear it from the street, but not from credible people. Me hear it from the street. Where you hear it from?
Well, me hear from credible people, but we can't call them name.
Okay, so allegedly.
See? Yes, but we'll just keep it away there.
People call on WhatsApp, people. WhatsApp. Lick out the call. WhatsApp. Caller. People call on WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Caller, go ahead.
Alright, yeah, hear me?
Yeah, somebody lick out the car.
Okay, alright. Yeah, man. So, when you can go back to is that back when Ricardo Gardner get signed just after the World Cup. I don't know how old he is still, but you know, you seem like a really young youth still. So Ricardo Gardner gets signed. He gets signed for £1 million, the have a view. So that £1 million there, whenever you get that money there. Borrell, because this is no year, sir. This was not even on the year. You can ask our CBM or any one of them. Borrell approach all of you and tell them, say, him to get some of the money. Because him help develop Ricardo Gardner, having the program and also spend money on him. And then half of you say, okay, nothing wrong, we give some of the money. So half of you would give him some of the money. But then no Borrell call him back and say, boy, the money not enough. He must get more. See him? You can't check them things in. As I say, he's a young man. Probably before your time. I don't know how old he is still, you know? But he's from 98.
So, me don't know about it, so I am going to use allegedly until me find out.
Well, as we tell you, it was on the ear.
Yeah, if it's on the ear, I'm just for my way name there. I'm using allegedly. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, caller. People call on WhatsApp. I answer you about 1,000 times, brother. Like, you're not answering your answer, brother. WhatsApp. Caller, go ahead.
So, when you hear them argument, like I'm watching Liam Bailey interview, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What me never know, so the thing that's so deep with Butler.
So what different Bailey, what different Butlers has been saying from what Bailey has said?
But not nothing different. Let me try to tell you. What my try to say, me never know so the thing that's so deep with the fighting. You understand?
Yeah.
You know about the money cup, you know, because when Butler, they are GC, me did their trench town.
Okay.
See? And you'd have two Butler in the man cup them time there. The popular one was Altiman Butler. In the day of Dunun. See? So when you see it in Butler, people say Butler, we say no, we have an ex-Butler there JC. So we never realize that him, this Craig Butler here.
Oh, you think of Freddie Butler?
We call Freddie Butler. Altiman Butler?
Yeah.
Yeah, Altiman Butler, he was a pop. Altiman Butler is a big star, just like how you say, whisper big star in a man in Kappa. So Altiman Butler is big, you know. Them days, you know. So don't know technical.
Okay.
See, wicked ball. And you have Pat cover them days where you hear Craig Butler talk about, and you have a youth from Casey named Lewis. And you have the same Chris Dyer from Smith. And my time that, no man in Cup.
Okay.
So we never realized that's how the fight is big between Craig Butler and Cassava,
yeah,
and the JFS. But by right, still him to stop them foolishness right now, Lego the them now here.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, if you Lego them now, man, them just stop the foolishness because even Whitmore, you could have seen the fight of the man, the tough honestly, you know. When Jamaica need a striker to score.
I know Whitmore that coach. Him time.
I would have coach him.
Winford Schaefer.
No, man, I talk after Schaefer, man.
Man, tell us you when top of that, when at the time I Winford Schaefer had a coach. When the whole Jamaica say, when the whole Jamaica. Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Ryan. Mm-hmm. When them finally call Puffy in the program, Schaefer leave already. And a week more they run it.
Yeah, but so okay.
A week more they run it. And we also a week more of a thing against Tuffy from
people call upon WhatsApp people lick out the call on WhatsApp. Caller, make it quick. Just finish your point, let me take some more, caller.
Alright, I'm more.
God. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show. Caller. Yo, this thing I must joke tonight, may I tell you, star. Caller, just finish up quick. Let me take some more call by WhatsApp.
Sorry, respect.
Yeah, man. John, people call by WhatsApp, people. Jesus Christ. It's unfair for the person up on the call. I only lick out the call. I'm only watch the show too. Unlike someone now watch your show. Call upon WhatsApp people. WhatsApp, please. WhatsApp, please. WhatsApp people. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. All gone. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm there. Listen to the program, man. Good program. As usual. More, say, alright. I guess I'm not get to listen to the interview fully, still, but more ask some questions. Yeah, you're honest, you. You feel that the JF a fight whisper?
A fight whisper?
Yeah.
No, Whisper Young, no, I don't know about that, but I know says a fight there with Craig Butler. So if Whisper them are go fight Craig, I know say a fight definitely there for Craig. So I don't know about Whisper Young and Jusco. Yeah.
Yeah, but my thing with I get with some fighting them will be say. I think we have in our past and we can we see them when I probably have the evidence to prove it, right? But some of the players them can look on them and say, yo, it look questionable in terms of how players were selected in the past. I think that we're on the road to change things. In terms of Whisper now, we hear a lot of people say Whisper for them at the under 20 team. And not for them people who are starting now better, people who probably just see Whisper play. Last year when the under 20 team was being selected, we never have no clippings of Whisper now. Whisper was playing under 16 calls. Enough people, brother, even you did interview, none of a credit interview or Richie. I asked Richie, say, Richie, we need to sit down.
Yeah, go ahead, Carla.
In that under 20 team. You name him keeper with the Amona, you name the defender, you name most of the player with the JC, when if you can make JC starting 11 in a Manning Cup. So it's like you want to question the man credibly when the man say, oh, Whisper good enough for the under 20. We want to see the baller before we say yes, he's good. Can he mention enough baller? And when we look on the baller, then we can say, oh, the man them is not as good as how I'm saying is. What Whisper has done now, better. People cannot use his performance now to say him for the last year competition. Right? Because the baller we didn't make it over Whisper, you can name them Jamal Clark and Zion Scarlett. Jamal Clark appeared for a championship side Wolves. And the thing was Scarlett, they active for like a academy in America. So these are players that even if these players say them becoming at the Manning Cup this season. You know, if you say them probably would have performed highly to probably could have said put them in a probably Whisper probably say and the next one the academy. So we have not seen Whisper until this season. So people can use this season and say the man for them are competition from last season. Right? Because whenever they are seeing.
Carla, good evening. This guy must this number star Walla Black, man. Walla Black. You just definitely want to disrupt my show, man. Seriously, Carla, I'm a block you, man. I answer you about 1,000 times. I ain't an answer. You really want to mash up my show, so Walla Black, man. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, man. So me I say Whisper right now. I think that the program is a change for the better now, right? So I think Ryan did that right for Vent because remember the man carrying when they look at the man they know, you know. For the way go through, he might got Vent, but in terms of we don't miss them I say, and more they not try penalize the man on car. Him say about negative thing, but I think that he was also pointing out say the things are looking up and are pointing in the right direction. So me can look on it and say, oh, JFF currently, I guess they have issues with Butler and Butler have issues with them. It go both ways. Some of the man them they say now say, oh, Butler want to get in Whisper in the team because obviously him would want probably when he reach 18 or even probably for be more appealing to other clubs because he have cap for the national team. You see where Speed came on and said the same thing. Say the club don't want to get them playing in the national team. And you know for the man them lash out on Speed. So why now you know lash out on Butler when Butler make that speech? Why not say him could use the JPL and developing ball of them and get them in there? But probably not do that because maybe what he want the JPL to do in terms of developing or probably he want control film player. Maybe not for a JPL team they don't want that. So probably the control them will have. This is my opinion, you know. But feel say probably Butler he want probably go JC and do use the JC if you can make an interview, is like interview something good. That's when probably want coach JC, but JC never did day night. So that's when he played the semi-final. I think him saying really did want to play JC. I want to teach him something, right? Because they must have one and ball of them with him highly rate, and he will say if they're not the under 20 team, the man not even want to make JC side. I don't know if probably a fight them or not still, but I don't so me I see. So me not see better way currently the JFF really have a fight again, but like the talent of Whisper cannot be hidden. It's just that going forward now, it's quite unfortunate is that what we are going to know in terms, do we want to use the national team to expose young baller like a Whisper? I want to get in the best baller, develop the team, start win match, up ranking, so that the young baller like Whisper can just get a call in because we have the ranking and everything. So you need to get the amount of cap or whatever because we don't do up the other top nation. So I think that we need to get in the best baller. If them getting Whisper or them not getting Whisper in a national team, they can understand it. Because them not forgetting because we are Whisper, I don't think merit to get a call up base and playing against schoolboy football. But if the coach say you better more give the man an exposure, you have to understand the situation. Even if you're good like Messi right now, he can't get a contract overseas because of cap and where the country rank. So you can understand that. I think Venezuela, Ecuador have a baller in a World Cup squad. The man they in them tier 2 team, not them tier 1 team, not playing overseas, not them tier 2 team and they are the World Cup. Right? So I think we can look on that and say, just for exposure, we have to give baller like this an opportunity because some baller better. I think that the current our structure football here, if we create 10 Messi tomorrow or 10 Cristiano Ronaldo, it's hard for them reach the height with them baller they reach because of how the rankings stay and how the structure of football stay.
Yeah.
So I think the selection, them have to consider that when they must select baller too. But as well, the coach responsibility for select baller. And me have to say even conflict of interest. Me don't know. My view on it better is that if you have to get people in where you say no have no conflict of interest, that you have to get a bag of people that when they're involved in a football, none at all. And if you say you can have people in the football federation where involved in a club, but the decision that they're making is not a conflict of interest in terms of selecting. And we know say Speed has come on the book and panel enough time and say, but I'm in a select baller. So if his baller are being chosen, we need to question the coach and people are put pressure upon him and say, oh, Speed influence. If he's being influenced, who is he influence? And that person probably need to get more pressure, the coach or whatever.
Okay.
So that my take on it, brother. So
big up yourself.
If you say the program are going the right, big up yourself, man.
Yeah. People, let's call JT Taylor and hear what he must say. I've been calling for a while. Big up on yourself, people. People, let's get the video to 600 likes now, people. We can do it. Come on, people. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Leave your thought down in the comment section. The phone line is open. Calls, WhatsApp. All right? JT Taylor, a bar long time. He might get the opportunity, him not answer. JT, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, Ryan. As we even Tennessee did I say, bro, that this is, as Mr. last night, I'm disappointed in you, I'm disappointed in a rush. I'm also disappointed in myself for me probably approach things with the fans, but you show some level of bias as to when you interview Mr. Speed and you're not afraid to ask Mr. Speed anything. But when it comes to Craig Butler, it's I don't know what's there, bro.
Really, brother? Really?
Yeah, bro. Watch back the thing.
Bro. Me hear when people use and come and say that against my brother. The same way I talk to Dennis Chung, the same way I talk to Speed, the same way I talk to Craig Butler. What the difference?
All right.
Fair man, when you are going to put them thing there, you are going to put them thing there and the people them talk for somebody will say, yo, where they own me, I going to say them thing there, brother. Take your beat, man. Take your beat, brother. Take your beat last night. Take your beat, brother, and stop trying to move the goalpost. Take your beat, brother.
With what? Me beat me with what?
I mean, you know, Craig Butler robbed you last night, brother. And tell you the truth, brother.
So just tell me the truth, Craig Butler. Tell me. May I ask you now? Tell me the truth.
I know you
Okay.
can't answer the man. I know you can't answer the man. You go
Oh,
come up on
you-
a something. Take your leap, brother. Take your leap, brother. You
No,
lose the battle,
Ryan.
brother.
Ryan, you're sounding like Craig Butler as well now. This
Brother.
is how Craig Butler discuss things, bro.
Take your beat.
This is
All
how
right,
Craig
let's.
Butler.
All right. So where you say? Tell me when me never ask Craig Butler. I'm a push on pan speed. Talk to me.
Yes. All right. Richie
Me see
Ryan
you go.
came-
Me see you
Rich-
go back. Me see you go back last night. Me see you go back. Go comment on it. Like you go back. Go watch it. And me see how war the people them down in the comment section. Bro, me not expect that from a JT Taylor. Me not
No,
expect
bro,
after
no,
you
bro.
when you watch a
No.
show. Well, I know the only problem last night when me and you have the difference is the problem when you are gonna tell me say Whisper don't ready for senior football. That's the
But
only
Ryan,
problem me and you disagree with. So you tell me
Yeah,
now
yeah.
say me
But Ryan, me not see you over Sports Max last night when they said the same thing. When Chris
so
on
why
Sports
me I
Max
go
said
on
the same
Sports
thing.
Max? I am doing Ryan Sports Classic.
Yeah, exactly. But you're talking like me. I say something where me alone in the world think that Whisper need to go to another stage.
Nothing
before
wrong
he
with
enters.
JT. Nothing wrong if you go under 20. Nothing wrong under 23. Me not have a problem with people that say if him not ready. Me not have a problem with that. Me not have a problem. You have your opinion. All I'm saying, based on what happened, right through Jamaican football, a schoolboy is on top. They reward him and give him that opportunity. I am saying
All
him
right.
ready. That's all I'm
Yes,
saying.
all
Oh,
right.
you're gonna
So
know if him
let
ready.
me say.
Yeah, go ahead.
So let me say the point. Richie Royal came on your show when they were picking the under 20 team. What did he say? He said that Whisper is. I think Whisper had COVID.
Yeah, but JT, even see him
Yeah.
do John Richard father. My only me say remember what you say about the COVID, you know. And him say him fit and recover. What me I gonna do? This minute people say yo,
Yes.
hold on, brother. This minute people say yo, oh, my more side with Craig Butler, my more side with Speed. What me for do? What want me for do? Come can't
me nah go
please
say your
these
side
people,
with
brother.
Speed.
No,
No,
because this
me nah
minute
go
me do
say-
an interview and a person don't like it, another day a person say yo, my dead side it. What you really want me for do? Tell me.
No, but me wanted to ask you, Ryan. People are talking about work permit and caps. How much caps do you need to play in Germany or Belgium or any of these other European leagues?
So, all right, listen,
I'm just-
let me explain to you.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you.
Mm.
And this is where Shaman Nichols said, teach me. Shaman Nichols, Mr. Shaman, how you move from a bigger club to a bigger club? Him say, Ryan, me in Europe, them do things different. How many games you play for your country and how many 90 minutes you play. That's how they judge it. That's how them you build up your what I call it.
It's not all Ryan, but it's not like that all over Europe, bro. You should go and watch even the documentary where they were smuggling African footballers into Europe, and eventually those ballers would get into clubs and get work permit. And these ballers were ballers from Sierra Leone, from Senegal, and then places they weren't playing for their national team. Let me tell you this, bro. In Europe, you see, if you're good enough, brother, if they have to move heaven and earth to get in at the team, you're getting there. And next thing, when we did one clear, where Craig Butler tried to disregard Scandinavian football. When you look from Brentford, right?
You know, saying
The
no
owner of
fear.
Brentford.
You know, saying no fear. Last
Yeah.
night, I said to you, say, JT Taylor,
Yeah.
we are go over Craig Butler. Let us go over there and discuss some of them things. You know what you do? You come over there in the comment section. Why you never come on the show?
Ryan, when
all of these things.
Ryan,
All of these things what you have said to me, no, brother. Who could have cleared up that from last night, brother?
No, brother, you can't. That's what you're not understanding. You cannot clear up things with Craig Butler. You cannot clear. That's what you don't understand. You have a way of communicating with him
how me clear up nothing with him?
because you are Ryan. That me I try to tell you.
Brother,
You
last
are
night, me
able to
said to
clear
you,
up
say, right, let me tell you something, my brother, what you know. And this is how I mean. It's when Craig and Craig Butler, Craig allow you to speak without disrupt you. I mean said to Craig that a couple months ago, I say, yo, Craig, why you can't be like this on other show and thing. Sometimes probably him don't know how to, what I call it, host, probably Craig don't know for host because all them live people are interview him. That can be the case. So all I was saying to you last night, brother, don't close the door. Come over, Craig Butler. We can discuss it, brother. Me send them a link, you know, come. No, brother, so how you come now and put pressure upon me and I tell me, say,
because the way look at how Craig Butler operates on stream, and you're also on stream lobbying for Craig Butler to be the technical director of Jamaica football to represent Jamaica.
Watch out, the man bring up something.
No, Ryan, we have to keep it consistent.
So you never hear me tell us that Mr. Speed should be the president of the JFF. Couple more way back then.
Okay, but Mr. Speed Mr. Speed is a whole nother approach, bro, as far as dealing with people.
Cool, man, brother. Just cool, brother, man. JT, I don't like that, brother, man. Remember, Virgin, me I go disagree, but me ain't when this done, me can call you, you can call me. No malice, but all I'm saying to you, look no JT, brother, the fairness and for your man where you go come and say. Even the interview when me do it, Craig. When me do it, Craig and Speed. Craig say yo me deal with him unfair. Speed say me do him unfair. So what me for do? This minute when I say me ask a brother that weak question, then the next minute when I say, oh Ryan are the right man who asks a hard question them. Oh my days, man. I'm done, bro. I don't know. Last night.
Ryan, what I'm saying is,
yeah, go ahead.
You're on the show. Let me say. First off, you start off by just disrespecting me straight out the bat. I'm gonna even get
like what?
The video is there, Ryan. You don't
no, just tell me. No, just keep on my brain. Let me keep on my brain.
No, but Ryan, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, for one, when Craig Butler talking about certain things with football, even last night, him start off by saying, "Oh, me don't know that brother. Who's a person?" Let me look. Number one, Ryan. You see, anybody you meet in life, even the man on the road we sell bag juice, there's a certain way how you approach people because you don't know who they are. That's why me said to you that Craig Butler cannot represent Jamaica football, just based on the way how he approaches people. He said he's the best coach in Jamaica. I never heard you ask. I asked you why you can't ask Craig Butler what his coaching badge.
And that's why I have to go well if you know. I have to go well if you know. I really have to go well if you know. Me sit down by yes, I'm say Craig, show me a survey ticket. Yo, man.
And he showed it to you?
No, he showed me. I asked him money time. I asked the man when survey ticket, when have. I ask him like some ask them question. The people make it look like some never ask them question. The night when him dead upon the show, I say, Craig, what are your survey ticket for want to be a part of the under 20? I ask them question, brother.
Okay, so you ask. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. But
people make it. No, JT, when they do that, no, brother, as a man who have influence, a man who depend on the show, you go put things in a people think say, yo, no, bro.
But that's what I'm telling you, Ryan. I could have been disrespectful by asking him that last night.
No, but even you to JT Taylor, even you to last night, brother, the 200, that's what I'm saying, yo, keep it respectfully, keep it football, don't go and disrespect the people. Even you. But my player at higher level than you, my player at a higher level than you, what I call for we discuss football.
Yeah, okay, all right. So
you add fuel to it, Craig add fuel to it. You know, so every time, brother.
No, bro. No, Craig. It's all you don't understand how Craig Butler approaches things. He doesn't answer questions. He goes on a 20-minute answer, which doesn't answer what you asked him. The same thing Tennessee Lewis said to you, bro. There are other people who
you want to interview with Craig Butler? You want to sit down one-on-one with him,
brother? When I interview Craig Butler for
no, me ask if you want to sit down one-on-one and discuss.
Ryan, no, I don't need that. I don't need that, Ryan. When I came on the show last night, I didn't know Craig Butler was gonna be on the show. I called you to do a show on a review on something. and Craig Butler was on the show, because I already know that you can't have a discussion with Craig Butler. I see how he answers questions.
Yeah, but JT,
my thing is this, Ryan.
JT.
My thing is this.
JT.
My thing is this.
Yeah, say man, that me not agree with that, brother. Cause me have many conversation, me and him alone there, so, and conversation went well. A lot of different people have conversation, brother. Yeah, him probably go
but
up.
You that Ryan, you and the man have a that's you and Craig Butler has a relationship, as far as you know. You've played for him, you can communicate with him differently. But if you look at how he communicates with other people, bro, it's not a way how, even when you look at Mr. Speed, when I always say to you, say, that's what I have respect for Mr. Speed for. It doesn't matter who you are, once you're on stream, Mr. Speed is going to either answer your question, agree or disagree respectfully. As soon as you ask Craig Butler a tough question, he feels like you're challenging his pedigree or his or whatever he has accomplished. And what I said to him last night, I'm not going to discuss the facts with you. We know you're good at developing players. We know you developed the NBA. But he also stated that he has 35 other players in Europe. He was saying like, Scandinavia and Europe. Nordsjælland has 10 Nordsjælland is a feeder club for Brentford. It's a feeder club for Brentford.
So all of them things, whenever explain them things to you, man.
Bro, you're not going to be able to do that.
No,
that's what you don't.
Last night, me give you time and say shh, and the man give you time, brother. You just never make use of your opportunity.
You should watch back. No, you should watch back the video, bro.
Right,
you should watch back the video. Yeah,
please watch back, please watch back. Don't bother make the comment of them getting their head. I think that's one of the problem last night, JT.
No, that different. I take my responsibility with, as far as I didn't. I didn't.
You didn't normally do that. What happened? You didn't normally do that.
No, because there was so many sheep there, bro. There was nobody there.
No, JT, you can't. So much time you get beaten, brother. You have to hold your focus, brother. You can't make the fans them see you get under you, and that's why them get under you, brother. Enough time them get under me, brother. Them get under you last night, brother. That's the thing, brother. I make you lose focus on the back way. You depend on the show, brother. You lose concentration, brother. Focus on the comment, brother.
I didn't lose. The only thing I can say I did wrong there was definitely getting into it with the commenters. But,
yeah, because you're not a man like that.
Yeah, but Ryan, it rocked you. No. My frustration, Ryan, came from this. What I saw in the comments last night is similar to how politicians work in Jamaica. Let me just explain to you. Where people come and they say things because a lot of Jamaicans probably haven't experienced it or know it for themselves. They just take it as gospel. Everybody has say, yeah man, how you question Craig Butler? In finding develop the NBA. No, bro, everybody is wrong at certain point. So when we see that there was nobody able to keep him honest on anything, everything he said, people accepted it and said it. Even when I asked him about, you said Craig Butler had players that should be in the national team. He said he wanted Paul Hall to build the team around 7 of his players, including Leon Bailey, and play his system. And me say, but none of those players have pro contracts. So you would build the team around 7 Phoenix players who none of them have pro contract. Yet he thought that Richard King shouldn't. Richard King is probably, I'm not going to misquote him, is not that good. And we all can see that Richard King went to the national team and represented himself as a youngster. In the same breath, they said that the Whisper can leave the Manning Cup and go to the national team. And I believe that the JPL is still a league above the Manning Cup. No matter what people want to say, the physicality in the JPL is different. When you're playing against grown man, a different thing. I went back again and watched the tapes that Richie Royal had when Whisper was on tryouts in Spain, when he was playing against his peers. I would love for you to go back and watch it.
That's
my last point.
But anyway, brother, give up yourself, brother. And
Look,
just
brother, can I finish my point, Ryan? Can I just finish my point? But that's what I say, bro. Because Craig Butler, them alone, me seem like can't finish them point, bro. Because I'm also aggravated. Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. That's your views. Just finish your point, brother. Just finish your point.
Yeah. What I'm saying, and my statement for saying that Whisper need to take another step is, when you look at those tryouts in Spain, he's not dominating because he's playing against in a more organized football situation where guys are at his level. No, even that level where they're trying out at in Spain is still not international football yet. International football is still a next level up. So when I say players jumping from the Manning Cup to the national team, and plus we question players coming from, we would say the USL is still a higher league than the Manning Cup and the JPL. We question those players. But nobody's questioning that Whisper is one of the best players in Jamaica. But we also know that Whisper is not the first 17-year-old to dominate anything in football who hasn't made the transition. So that's why I say, why is it not a transition process where even Mr. Butler said Whisper and Tyreek McGee play the same position? But look at me, an idiot. I guess Tyreek McGee and Whisper play the same position. Nobody's saying no, they don't. They don't play the same position. That's not what that's not where Tyreek McGee play. But I will listen to the show, bro. Me just want to say people need to have their own mindset and then not have to jump on everything that person said and question things.
You can't tell people that. But people choose who they want to, brother. That may try to make you understand, brother. Say, bro, JT, for a man, brother, you know, so me now make the comment or get me rockly, brother. And I think a lot, I gotta tell you, that's my honest opinion still. But anyway, big up yourself, still. No flow of respect.
Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Boy. Anyway, people, subscribe, people. Subscribe to the channel. Boy, I know, I can't play. You know what I say? Me get beaten, and I just part of the life. And me get used to the comment. This minute them say me dead so. This minute them say yo, that one thing me always know. Ryan, what time tomorrow you going to the gym? Bro, me never gonna gym, bro. What time you are going to the gym? And big up yourself, brother. Yeah, but as I say, yeah, me know say when you're doing this, people, when you're doing this, when you're doing YouTube, yeah, people always are gonna swing. And you have to understand people. You understand? And if Taylor say I kind of biased to Craig Butler last night, I am going to watch it back. But one thing me I go say, do not come into the conversation and don't make up your mind already, because you're not going to learn nothing. Don't see the title of the video, don't see the thumbnail of the video, and your mind already make up. We're not here to win no conversation. We are here to discuss football. You understand? So don't make up your mind. Don't make up your mind when you come into the conversation. Have an open mindset when you're going to any conversation. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Blessed evening, Ryan.
No respect, man.
I watched the show last night, you know. And honestly speaking, not really a show last night, talking on Jamaican behalf as a Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaican JFF corruption, no joke, facts. And the point where Craig make last night, where he said the coach should never be affiliated with JFF and then have a team. You get me? No joke. You can't select team and then select player, I should say, and you are the head of the selecting department. You're the most select your player then. Whether a Craig or Speed or whoever it may be, they're not going to do that. If a Craig did it, he's not going to do the same thing. So when Craig said he don't really want to be affiliated with JFF, he just want to know, say, him can put film take into it, which everybody in Jamaica right now, 99% of Jamaicans right now see that Craig Butler is the man. No joke about that. JT, him having point, but then again, you can't tell a person
what them want to do, how them want to do it. Because what people believe in what they believe in, just like him believe in what him believe in. You get me? And then again, he lose it last night. Cause me I beat him in the comment section last night, you know. And he lose it last night.
Him lose it. Him lose it. Why me know say him lose it? And nothing. Me know JT Taylor. And for those who know, people, JT Taylor is a man that was a lot of me show them, and a man that we respect a lot. Right? And a man that helped the channel a lot. This WhatsApp calling thing, he's the one who put me on tweet. He's the first one. So, yo, Ryan, we need to hear from the fans them. Get the fans them involved. So him add a whole leave to Ryan LFC, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate JT Taylor. But one of the things that what get the conversation last night, the fans them get into him head. And me know when the fans them get in their head. Me know, brother. Brother, me I do this over 4 years ago, 5 years, brother. Me can teach this. I can teach people
look back on Billy Gardner. Billy Gardner, when Billy, what year Billy start play for national team?
17.
Okay. So come on now. This look you tell me I watch. A dominate Manning Cup. Come on, bro. The youth them are the future. Not saying you know have a couple elders very, but come on. The youth them are the future, and to be honest with you, the youth them need to be in the system. And I talk under 20 now, under 23, I talk the big man system. Because when I look upon it, Mr. Melissa Leon Bailey interview the other night, and come me I tell you, I call last night, and me I tell you the same way I feel as some feel. When I hear the youth attack, I can't believe as much the youth really go through and get so much fight from free own country. And when them realize it, he become this top baller, then time them really want him to play. Which I love that him take the chance and beat them bad and say him will represent him country. Because enough people don't beat them bad and don't represent them country because of what them doing. And basically what them doing are that them have enough youth. They need to break the corruption out of the country, out of the football federation. Come on, man, 98 man. No youth, no around now. No better when 98 World Cup. I was there, but come on, man, no youth more no there than yard and know them want to see Jamaica and Blood Knot TV. Enough people were evil. Cheer for Brazil and Argentina. Enough panel and knock for Blood now Jamaica, you get me? So them need to do the right thing and organize and come together as a unit and do the right thing. You get me? Alright, and best up yourself, you know. Now go and watch the show.
Carla. Anyway, people of Jamaica. A long time me I warn them coach about molesting the people them girl pitney and the local boy them. So tomorrow, me gonna thump off on the face. I tell you already, you know, stop playing with the local girl them and the local boy them. Yeah? And I tell you now, one day, the water, when I bring the donkey go the well. Yeah, for the donkey bring water and I go broke down power now. I tell you now, it's just a matter of time. I'm look up pirate and pedify. Watch me on it tomorrow. Anyway, people, I have to end the show. I have some important business. For go up on a phone call right now. I have an exclusive phone tomorrow morning. Look out for it. Alright? When you like the video, tuning in, subscribe. Tired down, you know. Long time when you go on with them thing. Tired down about. Let's go for that call here, and this is the last call. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Let's go for that call here. This is the last. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Okay, seems like the caller. But anyway, people, appreciate the support. Want to turn on that notification. And also, I have a player profile coming for JOIN Richards, the best young, hottest talent right now in Jamaica. So, look out for that video there. I don't know which one I'm going to release first. I think I probably reached, what time now? 8 o'clock? And then I should have released this whisper thing. I think I should release it. I'm going to release the whisper thing, but tomorrow, I'm bring it back. Come here, watch back that video there. Some coaches pedify in Jamaica. Ryan Sports Classic. I talk about that issue there already. And the story come to an end. Yeah? I tell you know. Long time I want you and telling son for low the local picnic them. Yeah? Anyway, I have to go search for that video there and watch back that video there. But anyway, people, I have a profile for JOIN Richards. Anyway, let's take the call here and end it on their good note. But like the video, people. Smash the like button. Tomorrow by 9 o'clock, I think I need to end the show here. Get the information and do the show. And then, Carla, good evening. Welcome to Jamaica. Carla, welcome to the show. Yeah, I get mixed up.
Oh, yes, my boss.
Go ahead.
I was listening to your program earlier. Some of these people need to have some, be objective in their thinking. When Liam Bailey was talking the other night, he explained some things explicitly. If they were listening, they're only taking a little part and running with it and talking about Craig Butler. This is not about Craig Butler. It's about Jamaican football. And, this is have been happening for years. And you spoke to a caller earlier and he's there chatting crap.
Caller, you disagree with the caller. You don't say the caller call crap. We show respect to all caller. You disagree, but no disrespect to a caller and say my call crap. You disagree.
Well, based on evidence. Pele Wilson. When did Pele play for Jamaica? When did Baby Gardner play for Jamaica? Now straight to the Manning Cup, the man them come from. When he's carry the man in the national team, but so when he talk about whisper, need to go play some more ball. That's crap. If you have the talent, you have the talent. Oh, you go build it.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw Baby Gardner at Jackson when he come play with Harborview. Him just did join Harborview. And when he see was taking straight from Harborview and did still play Manning Cup. Pele will see the same and he got a national stadium go score a goal. So when people have to put their mind in this little nutshell and I talk about development, that's not the way to think if you're thinking about forward movement.
Okay. So Carla, you happen, Carla. May I get some serious call right now? We'll catch up with her tomorrow. I have some other thing where I have to go up on the phone right now. For go for bring to you. So, big up on yourself, people. Richie Royal,
yeah.
Big up to yourself. Big up to all the people who donate. People, me now take no more call. Big Lee Glenn, big up yourself, brother. Really appreciate it. Nick, big up yourself. Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. But I have to go do some serious work now. So, anyway, people, big up on yourself. Look for the player profile for JOIN Richards. It's going to be dropped in the next 5 minutes. So, on subscribe. The journey where JOIN Richards is coming from him young. We got get to know all about him. It's our 12 minutes profile or so. You guys going to know a little bit more about JOIN Richards. And when him go to England, go dominate in Aston Villa and all of them big club there. So look out for that player profile there. Alright? So you can look out for it 9 o'clock on the dot. You can check back on the channel. Big up on yourself, people. I'm gonna get some exclusive. Alright? Like up the video, people. On your way out, like up the video, please.